was to overcome maybe not so energetic first part?
Yeah, it was sluggish for sure. And I think they played us tight. They skate well, very organized. So, we knew we had to be better, and I think it was a great response by our power play. Obviously, kind of led the way in the sluggishness in the first, and then got a couple big goals in the second, and our game kind of built from there. I thought Joe was real solid for us, and we just stayed with it, checked when we had to, and PK was big, so special teams played a big difference for us today, and big goal at the end. Knies stays hot doing what he does, so good in front of the net. Great win by Matty on the draw, and just playing and not trying to force the issue, just stay patient, defend, check when we have to, and obviously find ways to build momentum in the game and turn in our favor. So good one to stay with, especially when still not our best, but 2 points is important, especially start our trip.
You make that adjustment on the third power play, which kind of got things going a little bit. How much of that is the adjustment, or maybe the message after the first period to kind of get going?
I think mostly the messaging. I think and the accountability the group wants to have, and knowing how important those opportunities are, especially I think the group that we have that's been together for a while, and the skill sets that are on there. We expect a lot more than what we had in the first period, so we just want to go there and be a lot sharper, and we took advantage with the opportunities we had.
How much of a lift does it give the team when Auston Matthews is doing what he's doing on the offensive side of things?
Yeah, it's not surprising. He's a special player, obviously a great leader, and producing, great in the face-off circle. PK and winning battles, great defensively, as complete as a player as you're going to find. So obviously been great having him back here, and he's kind of jumped in real nicely starting on Saturday. Just seems really in rhythm. His instincts and just the compete level that he has, his willingness to stay on pucks and push the pace with his feet. Little details like that just go a long way and sets the tone for the group.
How impressive is Matthew Knies' ability to get to those areas of the ice and get sticks on pucks the way he does lately?
Yeah, he's a house, so he's a tough guy to move. So physically mature for his age, and just got real soft hands. I think he's really shown that with his ability to handle the puck in tight areas and certainly in and around the net. So, it's a nice combination for us, and it's been obviously a major contributor here when he came on board in the playoffs a couple years ago and throughout last season. You see the growth so far this year.
Energetic first period to come out with the 2 points here.
I thought the third was our best period. I think it's been the best period for most of the part of this year. So, that was the message we're going into that 2-2. Just go out there, play a good 20, and see what happens. So, another gutsy win by the boys here tonight. But 2 points is 2 points, and we're just going to keep chugging along here.
What you see on your goal there, the play that Mitch made to you in the slot?
Yeah, looked like they. A little space there in front, and just a quick bang play to try to get it off as quick as possible, and didn't get the most foot on it, but enough to beat him. I think it was quick enough to get by him there. So I think the power play started out slow, but obviously a couple big goals there, and special teams was big for us tonight. PK as well.
What do you like most about what Connor Dewar brings to this team?
I think he's an extremely high IQ player. I think he does everything, all the little things really well, and he may not be the biggest, fastest, guy on the ice, but I think he's extremely effective when he's out there, and for a guy like him to try to set the tone there in the first period as well, that's huge. Definitely doesn't go unnoticed.
Tipping the puck is kind of an art. Matthew Knies seems pretty good at it. I'm curious how impressive is his ability to stay in those spots and get sticks on pucks like that.
Yeah, he works on it, and that's a big part of it. But he's such a big body, so he's hard to move in front of the net, and he's big, he's strong, he's long, and when pucks come his way, he seems to get a touch on it, and another big goal there for us in the third, and an opportunity for us to close out the game there.
And to do this with the mentors here?
Yeah, absolutely. It's been a good trip so far. Nice to get 2 wins. Another tough challenge here come Thursday, but we'll enjoy this one, and come Thursday we'll be ready to go again.
Just for yourself, you're coming back in the lineup. You always wonder, would there be any rust? Yeah, obviously, I think this is 8 or 9 points now in 3 games. Where are you in your game?
Yeah, I feel good. I think every night I felt better, and I just want to keep that momentum going. I think my line mates have been making it easy on me. The chemistry seems to be gelling really well, and it always helps when the puck was in the back of the net, so it kind of gives you a little bit of confidence. But I just want to take it one game at a time, just continue to build off our game and what we're doing right now, and just keep being responsible on both ends of the ice.
You could have picked anyone for the mentors trip. I'm wondering why Jumbo.
I thought, he's not just my mentor. I feel like he's almost everybody's mentor here. We're close. We talk all the time, and I thought it was just a cool opportunity to bring him along, and with his jersey retirement this year, and just the relationship that he still has with myself, a lot of guys on the team, staff members. It's been a treat to have him so far. So it's been a lot of fun.
Joe, how does it feel to get the 2 points here after maybe how the first period started?
Yeah, I thought it was a good job by us. Not every period is going to be our best period throughout the season, and good job on us. Keeping it close and getting that goal late and finishing out.
What's it like stopping a shot from that fight each time?
He's a good player out there, and young guy, so he's going to be good for a long time.
How do you prepare for maybe what's ahead here? There's not a lot of back-to-backs. You might get a lot of starts here. What's your thought process beyond this game in terms of keeping yourself well?
Yeah. I think it's a mix of staying in the moment and focusing on one game at a time, and I think that's very important. And at the same time, just in terms of body and rest and mind and all that, just looking ahead in that way and just taking care of myself as well as I can.
What do you like most about where your game is at right now?
I'm just enjoying playing, honestly. It's fun to play a lot of games, and it's easy to get in more of a rhythm when you're playing more, so just enjoying it.
Would you bring on the mentors trip here?
I got my college roommate from BC, so yeah, it's been pretty cool for him. I think some of the mentors have become good friends. Some of my buddies on the team, their mentors, they're all now good friends, so I think they're having a good time.
Was it a hard time deciding? When you can pick anybody, how do you make that kind of decision?
Yeah, it is tough. Obviously throughout your life you have a lot of people that impact you, whether they're older or younger or regardless, and he's a really close friend of mine, so I'm just happy he can be here.
Matthew, how does it feel to pick up the win here and overcome maybe not so energetic first period?
Yeah, I think we saw some adversity. I don't think we played our game in the first half of the game. But yeah, it was good. It was a confidence booster at the end to get the win and get two points and keep going.
What did you see on your tip there? Are you kind of seeing Riley shoot there and just getting yourself in position to just maybe try and get some contact on it?
Yeah, I kind of almost locked eyes with Mo, and I saw that he was kind of looking for a stick to tip it to, and just tried to free up my hands, and fortunately that tip went in.
Power play, there was adjustment after there was some disconnect there in that first period. You move on to PP1 in there. How much does that change the dynamic of anything to kind of get things going, or is that just? Yeah,
just switch it up a little bit, find some energy, get some urgency out there. I think we were just a little bit lazy on both of our units, so I think we just needed to switch it up a little bit, and it was good that Johnny could score that for us, and I think that kind of created momentum for the game.
What have you liked about your game these last 3 years, or even maybe before that?
Yeah, I think it's just becoming a lot more simple. I think I'm winning a lot more puck battles and finding myself open a lot around the net, and that's the kind of player I have to be, right? Get open around the net and find ways to get pucks in, and I just found a way to do that, so I just want to keep that going.
Your team's ability to come back.
Yeah, well, again, our third period was our best period. I thought we started the game off fine, and then just kind of flipped that period, and we didn't get any shots on net. We missed the net, and we're just kind of. I thought they were better than us in the first. They, a little more compete and quicker than us. But I thought we got our feet under us in the second and started to come in our third period was our best period.
You mentioned it was fine in the beginning. Is that just that there was the pushing of the pace of play? Sorry, but just not the shots on net looked like.
Yeah, no. I liked our. I thought we were going early. I thought we were playing the right way and just missing the net. And the power play, I thought, set us back. The 2 power plays we had were not good. Obviously, it got good, but which is good for it's good they recovered. But I think the power play kind of hurt our momentum in the first period too.
Is that why you led to the PP1 change there?
Yeah, just change it up and see if we can get a spark going, and it worked.
What do you mean of how Joseph Woll's been able to get?
He's been solid. I thought he was very good tonight. He had to be. Made some big saves for us, and so our goaltending has been solid, which is important.
Can't teach the size that Matthew Knies has, but how much you like the way he uses it. Seems pretty fearless going to the net.
Very fearless. Goes hard to the net, skates hard. He's hard to handle. That's the way I look at it. Like, he challenges D-men with his speed and his skill. And he's heavy. He gets in there and it's hard to handle.
What would you like about Auston Matthews' game apart from finding his scoring touch as of late?
Yeah, it was a big goal, obviously, on the power play. Nice little give and go with him and Mitch. I liked where he scored it, in the inside at the net, which was good. But overall, he was a good player tonight. I thought he worked and skated and did some good things, like, drove the pace of play for us.
You like that 5-on-6, the way you guys defended there at the end of the game there?
Yeah, the one seam play I didn't like, we gave up. But other than that, I thought it was pretty good. And then, obviously with the goalie out and the penalty, I think we did a good job there.
What do you like most about what Connor Dewar brings to this team?
Energy, compete, hard work. I mean, he's just like he's a motor out there, he doesn't stop, and it's he gives you everything he's got every shift, and big fight for us tonight. We didn't respond good enough to it, but he's been a good player for us.